begins! E. Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please be more certain when you testify. You tell that asshole. Yes, sir. You claimed the man who brandished the knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you were positive it was him, or I'm gonna kick your ass. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do. Hold it! Maybe he could have used somebody else's finger. Maybe he could have cut off Detective Goodman's finger and used it. There's no other way to open them? No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you did. They only respond to registered fingerprints, sir. Yeah, really. If the man opened the locker's lock, which only responds to his registered fingerprints, then he must be the person the locker was assigned to. Exactly my point, sir, and this too. The locker reopened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. Did we see if the locker was, like, already open when he got there, by any chance? Anyway, let me just... How do you know that information? I've heard rumors, sir, from people in the know, sir. People in the know? The workers in the department cafeteria, sir, they keep me informed. The lunch lady, Denise, and her friend, Cecilia. They also listen to my romantic troubles, sir. Oh, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. For the record, the opened locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source. Let me guess. So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. Are you sure? I'm not thinking this through very clearly, because, like... If I may say something, sir. Please do. After all, you were the one being examined. I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock, and it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. His knife? My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point, but you've been making it so many times that I'm starting to wonder why you were leaning so heavily on it. The footage doesn't lie. That is, unless the defense can find a problem with it. Mr. Reed, let's check the court record again. Is there a problem with the security video? Shit. There must be. Regarding the video contained on this tape, there's one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Strange? This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not be Detective Goodman. Objection! Oh God. Now? Okay. So it's gonna make me watch the video and push the button when it shows up. But I have no idea what I'm looking for. Oh, jeez. Man, I'm nervous and I need to pee. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of. Here we go. I have to point out a problem in the video. This is the first time I've ever had to do that. You could do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video! How did this guy ever become a police officer? Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates the man may not be Detective Goodman? be a... Let me see. Because he has a big butt. Let me just find out here. No. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. Was he carrying something? God, why does he always have to raise the flag in his face, man? Oh, I just want to look down there and see. Can we go back? Let me see. B and... This is so cool. It's like a real VCR or something. Oh man, this is so neat. Oh, and they put the effects in and everything, and like the way it would look on a TV, you know? How far back can we run this tape? Alright, we need to look at everything here. There seems to be a light on. I don't know if this... Like, all the other lockers have, like, this thing above them. See, like this. This one has one, too. But then this one's lit up, you know, like it's... Is that maybe what I should be... I just want to watch this video again. This is too funny. He's just staring at somebody's butt as they walk by. I tell you. Oh, why does he have to be holding that flag? Okay, what's going on here? Okay, that's his bullhorn. Why does he already have his, like, baton out, though? It's like he's already prepared to fight. Didn't he say, like, he asked the guy to show his ID card? But he kind of just went in there and started whooping up right. Well, you can't really tell, though. Huh. See, all these lockers over here have it, too. They have the thing above them. Oh, okay, it just starts the video over. I don't know why, but I feel like that has to be it. The thing is, I would think that if that was it, they would have been more clear about the fact that there was a light above the locker that indicated when it could be opened. I think I'm gonna try it. The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Mickens? Sir, do you mean me, sir? As I understand, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If the print matches the register data, a light turns on and the lock is released. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. Was I actually right? If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Because the light's already on before he even gets to the locker. So anybody could have opened it. Because it was already unlocked for some reason. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker, let's rewind to a little earlier. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit! precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. I cannot believe I was right about that. Holy shit. What's the meaning of this? It's very simple, straight mouth. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. And the locker is automatically locked. I'm about to burp. They must have broken down. Well, if it was broken down, then why wouldn't all of them be open? It's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction. Oh well, just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor? Yes, why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? What are you asking her for? Maybe something like jammed the electronic system? Something jammed the sensor? Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, everything. Oh wow, there's another clue in the footage, really? The locker wasn't locked, Mr. Wright. Please point out the cause for this. Hang on a second, what was that thing that Detective... Oh, that thing that Gumshoe was talking about? Like that radio transmitter thing? Wasn't he saying something about, like, that you could, like... Because it was, like, right here with the fishing pole and the other stuff. Maybe you get a better shot of it. That looks like it right there, but I'm not sure. Because I don't know what else it could be. Like, I mean, there's nothing else. I'm going for it. The thing that's strange about this video would have to be, this? Oh no. Hold on a second, I need to use my eye drops. Well, I don't get it. No? No? Would you mind if I borrowed your eye medicine? Don't look at me with those bleary eyes. Before your eyes get too teary, perhaps you should think this through again, Oh, no. And I guess the radio thing doesn't really make sense anyway, because if it would, why wouldn't it just jam all of the lockers instead of just that one? So it has to be something with just that locker. What is it that falls out of the locker when he... Yeah, what is that? Looks like a piece of paper or something? Let me run it back just a little bit. Yeah, try that right there. No, shoot. I didn't do that right. No. Run it back, run it back. There we go, right there. That. Please watch closely. This is the straight mouth of the part I showed you earlier. No, they're zoomed in on it now, boy, I tell you. Well, not really, they're just showing it full screen. It just looks bigger. Right there. What's this? I didn't think about it at first because they have like that other locker with a white shirt tail hanging out of it. And it kind of got me like messed up, like, oh. So like so my brain is kind of tuning out things about falling out of lockers. Sure, it's been my experience that things fall out of lockers when doors are open. I often fall out and roll great distance. What? Good job, Phoenix. Don't even give him a chance to finish a sentence. We can't be sure that item was in the locker to begin with. What do you mean? The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? Yeah, sorry, Judge. I'm sure you're nowhere near familiar with the concept of inserting. But, and I'm sorry to hear that if that's the case. I love the way it keeps going back and forth. It's just so funny. This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of the door closing, it just chokes. Blech. But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in the door. Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. Dude, like the gloves, like the rubber gloves. There just might have been something that fits the description. Yes, there is. It's those gloves, man. I think I finally got this figured out. Yes. Just let me present it, please, before I forget. Yes, it's the glives, man. It's the glives. See there? It's Tigers, that's all 9 cents. There's a rubber glide. So here we go. Present. Take that. I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glide. I'm sorry I keep saying that. It's just, God, I have to say glide every time, man. It's just so stupid. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker, but that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is this not so, Officer Meekins? Sir, it would appear so, sir. Oh my God. Order! So are we to believe then that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman?
Objection!
Do not be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Edgy? The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Sir, me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. You know, the time we went back behind the dumpster and smoked that grass. That time, you know. Oh, that, sir! Of course, sir! Is this a joke? Very well, begin your testimony. What is he talking about now? Mystery Man 2, here we go. There's one other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. Really? Oh, man, you were going down so fast on this one. Dude. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. The ID used at 514 is that of the victim. But the ID card was lost. Well, actually, when you think about it, the ID card was found in the parking lot close to where his body was. So it would actually stand to reason he still had it on him then, but... However, one thing does not strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room? And who is 777777 anyway? This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? What are you on about, man? Extremely violent cases involving police staff, sir. Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end. Yeah. Gives me a boner too, Emma. There were only a few cases up for transferal there, and by most were cleared up by noon. Right, I see. Now let us move on to the cross-examination.